The Maasai, it's a minority in Kenya, but it's very famous as well. Everybody talks about the Maasai. The Maasai are very friendly people, and they also want to learn. It's just that they're really attached to their culture and stuff. And it's strange to be a Maasai. People would prefer to educate the boys rather than the girls, because girls can easily get married. This house here, the new house they're making, is for that girl. She's just newly married. There are few elements in the culture that maybe shouldn't be there. The fact that they don't want to take kids to school, or they pull kids out of school. And there's also female circumcision, which is something the government is against, and they've tried to cut it down.
I was brought up by my mom, who gave birth to me when she was 15 years old, and she wasn't having any job. She was by then in grade 8. My grandma was the one who was taking care of her, because my family was real poor. We could go for some days without eating. By that time, I was in bad company. I was even taking gum by that time when I was 6 years, because I had this company of parking boys, street boys.
I'm a refugee here in Uganda because I was involved in the 1994 genocide. Actually, I've never seen my parents. I've never. The only person I remember was my sister. She used to carry me every day, changing places, running away from rebels, that kind of stuff. So time reached when I think she was tired of me. She had to leave me. For some 2 years, I was a street boy.
Yesu yebyonna mu byonna gyendi, yesanyu lyange yedembe lyange, watalinze manfa, yegemanyi gange, watalinze manfa, amatiza obulamu bwange.
I was 9 years old. I got in touch with the African Children's Choir. We were just playing out in school, and we heard that there are some people doing an audition or something.
My grandma was the one who told me that today we are going somewhere, and I want you to wear nicely, be neat, then they are going to test you on something.
When I joined the choir, I was around 7 years.
Treasure, treasure and forever. They love us and they play with us. They teach us good manners. We've been to United States, Canada, France, Italy,
Scotland, most places in the UK, and it was really fun.
When we were doing the training, me too, I was thinking that we are going to go to the United States through water. We are going to swim. Then my grandma, I recognized that there's something wrong with me. Then I was asked, what's wrong with you? I said, I can't swim to America, and I don't know how to swim, and the ocean is too big. Then they said that you're not going to swim to America, you're going to go by plane. Then I relaxed.
Before we travel, we go for our classes, we do some reading.
As we were doing the training, I knew my life was going to change.
Now I was able to get a better education without having to strain to walk long ways to school or sometimes stay hungry. I was able to finish school very well. I did computer science.
My life today is fine because right now I'm doing cooking. And I also had a chance to cook for Kofi Annan. If I wasn't in the African Children's Choir right now, I think I would maybe have been dead.
I think it's just the favor of God and His love He has for me. Like always, whenever I'm praying, it's like my call. And I pray so hard that in future I also do the same. But at least I want to help my fellow kids.